What is going on, everybody? Happy Friday. I'm so glad you can make it. It's Friday. We did it, right? COOK in the house. My silent partner, the master of the chat, is here. Look at this, guys. Up to 35 followers. I guess my little Cardano cult war the other day earned me some followers, earned me some street cred. That's good to see. Working our way up. Let's see. Dogecoin had a bit of a pop earlier, so I posted me some eyeballs saying, hey, look at Doge. It's acting squirrely. And you had CZ Binance saying that it could blow the lid off. Not financial advice, of course. Not talking about Doge, talking about Binance itself. We'll take a look at the charts here when we get into it. But yeah, it's something I'm taking a hard look at myself because it does look like we could possibly be prepping for a blow off top on the entire Binance Smart Chain. Check this out. This is a post from Santiment from earlier in the day. Really interesting chart. Look at this. This is a chart showing the amount of Bitcoin that's being removed from exchanges, right? And look at it. As you can see, it's almost a little concerning, right? That we're approaching kind of this critical mass level of not having any Bitcoin on exchanges. And I don't know what happens if we get to a point where Coinbase is like, sorry guys, we're out. We don't have any more Bitcoin. It's all been bought. I don't know what happens in that situation. I don't know if the market goes crazy, goes up, or if we see a crash. But yeah, normally when you see, coin leaving the exchanges, it's a good thing because it means people are taking them off the exchanges to hold them. But we're approaching concerning levels. It's the lowest it's ever been since the beginning of time, and by a lot. By a whole lot. So anyway, I wanted to share that with you guys. I thought it was really interesting. Great interview yesterday with Meet Kevin. He interviewed the CEO of Hut 8 Mining. Really, really good interview. She is awesome. Really, really awesome. I'm not the biggest fan of miners because I feel like they're driven by greed, but that's my own personal politics. We can leave that out of it. But great interview. It really, really good. It was nice to get the miner's perspective on the current market. So if you're interested, hop on over, check that out. Elon put a tweet out yesterday that just absolutely blew my mind. So that's what that was. All right, let's get cracking here. We are just wasting time. Take a quick look at Bitcoin. You can see Bitcoin had a less supply should equal higher price, says COOK. That's true. You're absolutely right. And that's something we're going to take a look at when we jump into the Binance chart here, the BNB coin. Because the reason why Binance has gone so parabolic lately is because of that, because of a supply shock that's occurred in the Binance Smart Chain. So that's why we've seen such parabolic moves. But anyway, taking a quick look at Bitcoin here. Look at this. It's alive, you guys. Bitcoin is alive. Kind of right around 3-4 o'clock this morning, I think. Or no, I guess it was more around the opening of the stock market. Bitcoin woke up. You take a quick look at the 4-hour here, and we've just been chopping sideways for so long now, it feels like. Ever since our big crash a couple weeks ago. But kind of out of nowhere this morning, Bitcoin woke up. And if we just take a quick peek at Bitcoin dominance, look at that. Bitcoin dominance also woke the hell up this morning. Had a pretty large candlestick we saw here, and interestingly, it did flip the moving average. Check that out. We flipped right over the moving average, and it looks like we're holding that as support now. So that's bullish. Something to keep an eye on. But then again, you look back here at Bitcoin dominance, we flipped it a few times just to fail. So all right, let's keep trucking along here. Jump over to the CoinGecko. Take a macro look at the overall markets. Look at this. We are up 6.7% today with overall market cap. Currently sitting at $2.25 trillion. That's a lot of flipping money, boys. Bitcoin dominance down to 47. I did see this shoot up to around 49 at one point today with that big candle. ETH sitting at 14.2. Gas prices down to 47 Gwei. Still way too much. Bitcoin up 7.4% on the day. Ethereum down 2.2%. So that's a change of pace, right, from what we've seen for the past few weeks, where ETH has just been dominating the show. Bitcoin woke up and said, my turn. Binance Coin up 6.9%, XRP up 14%. We had some news on XRP that we'll get into on the headlines, but XRP and XLM both woke the hell up. COOK, I know you're holding some XLM. I know you saw that move. It was a good one. Cardano up 3.8%. Doge up 8.1%. DOT, they've got to fix this website. This is ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. I can't even read the news to you guys. I'm completely lost. Uniswap down 0.8%, and that's something else we're going to take a look at. All right, take a quick peek at sentiment here. Excuse me. Pardon me. My goodness, hacking up a lung in the microphone. Sorry, guys. What I've got pulled up here is actually the entire Binance Smart Chain. Everything that's on the Smart Chain and it's sorted by market cap right now. So something, since I'm so active in the BSC right now, something I'm watching closely is just what's happening on the Smart Chain itself. So Bakery Token had a great day yesterday, still holding strong. Pancakes still holding strong. Oh yeah, XLM on the move. Sure is. Sure is. Got a headline that's going to make you smile here in a minute, COOK. Gonna make you really smile. So yeah, another cool thing that Sentiment does is it allows you to sort, and take a look at individual chains as opposed to all the coins at once. Keep trucking along here. Another thing that I want to start showing you guys is DeFi Station, which is the overall TVL, basically, total value locked on the Binance Smart Chain. And then of course over here we've got DeFi Pulse, which is the TVL on the Ethereum network. I like to compare these two to get an idea of what's going on. I want to point this out to you. Check this out. Let's sort by the 7-day here. That doesn't give us a good sign. Doesn't give us a good view. 90-day, I guess. Okay, back to the 90-day. Look at this, though. What is going on? Anyway, we're seeing an uptrend here in the total value locked on the Binance Smart Chain. But more importantly, look at this. Look at this. 30-day. I had this all pulled up looking really nice for you guys earlier. I'm not sure what I've done. Wow, okay. So this is interesting, right? When I was here earlier getting all this, setting up the rundown for the day. Oh no, here's what I need to go to. Uniswap. Never mind. Scratch what I just said. Scratch what I just said. Live TV, folks. Live television. COOK, how's my audio? We sounding good? Music not drowning me out or anything like that? Here's what I wanted to show you guys. Look at this. All right, so this is Uniswap, okay? And look what's happened over the past couple weeks here. The total value locked in Uniswap is plummeting. I mean, you hit your high here, and we are just falling like a stone. We go back over here to DeFi Station, and we take a closer look at Pancake. You can see we're going up. So, what does that tell you? We're dropping on Uniswap, and we're going up on Pancake. Tip of the iceberg, right? One thing I wanted to point out, if you're interested in what's happening on the Binance chain right now, so me personally, I'm heavily invested in BNB, Bake, and Cake both. So, I want to come down here and I want to look at Cake. See, the overall market cap on CoinGecko is about to piss me off. I swear I'm losing it. Whatever. We're not using CoinGecko anymore. It's total garbage, guys. Total garbage. Let's see. Is that going to show us? Crying out loud. PancakeSwap. I just want to look at the market cap. All right, there's only PancakeSwap sitting at $6.6 billion right now in overall market cap. But if we go over here and we look at Uniswap, it's got a market. Jesus. I'm so mad right now. I can't even see straight, guys. I can't even see straight. I'm so mad. 21 billion. Uniswap has a total market cap of 21 billion. So, doing the math, you could theoretically say that PancakeSwap still has another 4x to go. If PancakeSwap were to get all the value over from Uniswap, then it would do another 4x from its current price. So if anyone's looking at PancakeSwap right now and the price that we've had, price action over the past few weeks, and are thinking to themselves, man, I don't want to buy the top, that's what I'm trying to explain and why I'm not selling any of my cake. I personally feel like it has another 4x left to run, if not more. Because I think as this mass adoption grows, more people come over, they get on the Ethereum network, realize they're paying $50 fees to do a transaction. They're going to quickly hop on over to the Binance Smart Chain where it's 50 cents. That's why I'm so bullish and why I'm going over this with you guys. All right, we're going to be here all day with me talking about cake. Let's jump into the headlines. Start off with some good news here. Crypto market livens up as Microstrategy says it wants more Bitcoin. That's right, Michael Saylor wants more Bitcoin. He's not satisfied with the amount of Bitcoin he has. He wants a lot more. Bitcoin and other major cryptocurrencies are closing the week in the green zone. That's right. Yeah, there you go. Look, a chart that doesn't go to crap on us. Isn't that nice? Isn't that wonderful? There's your Bitcoin chart. So yeah, that's where we wanted to start off. You know, the entire market's up. MicroStrategy wants more Bitcoin. That's great news. Let's get into the dark stuff. Bitcoin miners in China receive emergency notice amidst energy concerns. The administration of China's capital is reportedly trying to determine how big of an impact crypto miners have on electrical grids. Correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't China the largest polluter on the planet? And suddenly they're interested in the amount of electricity that the miners are using? Smells fishy. Also, side note, their test launch of the digital yuan totally flopped. Everybody that beta tested that piece of shit said no, it's not good. Not good. I guess the transaction times were awful, and not to mention all the privacy rights that you're giving up with that damn thing. I mean, yeah, it did not go over well. So now, you know, I'm not trying to say anything here, but yeah, I guess what I'm trying to say is, why the sudden interest? So something to keep an eye on. You know, we talked about it during the crash a couple weeks ago. Is that the hash rate has everything to do with the price action of Bitcoin, and Bitcoin has everything to do with the price action of the rest of the market. So if you want to have your thumb on the pulse of this crypto market that we are in right now, you have to pay attention to what's happening with the Chinese miners. It sucks, but frankly, they control the markets. It's awful to say, it's awful to think about, but it's true. So, something to think about, something to keep an eye on. If we get more news that China's cracking down on their miners, we could see some serious issues with the price action of all of our favorite cryptos. So, bringing it to your guys' attention, don't freak out, just keep an eye on it. Moving on. China, more China news. China is opting out of the US-run financial system. If the US government doesn't lead financial innovation, China will leapfrog it and control the world's emerging monetary infrastructure. Something we've talked about a lot on this channel. An ancient Chinese proverb states that, quote, "The man who moves a mountain begins by carrying away small stones," end quote. China has perfected that like no other nation and has been working to create an infrastructure to leapfrog the global reserve currency status by innovating, building, and controlling the plumbing of the competing global financial system. Digital currencies are a key part of this great game. The U.S., with Securities and Exchange Commission Chairman Gary Gensler in the lead, has taken notice and is finally beginning to stir. Gensler once told NPR, quote, "Markets work best when there's a cop on the beat," end quote. His observation speaks to the competition among international central banks. But it's the People's Bank of China, the POBC, that may ultimately become the one and only unofficial cop monitoring and influencing global financial flows. The current global financial system is managed by Wall Street and the Washington Consensus. China wants to have more control over its destiny by using currencies in a cross-border digital world. Wang Jin, director of PBOC's research division, stated, quote, "If the digital currency is closely associated with the US dollar, it could create a scenario under which sovereign currencies would coexist with the US dollar-centric digital currencies. But there would be in essence one boss, and that is the US dollar in the United States. If so, it would bring a series of economic, financial, and even international political consequences." China's recent announcement to join the central bank digital currency bridge project demonstrates its willingness to design a world without the US dollar supporting it. I can keep reading here, guys, but if you're not crapping your pants at this point, I don't know what's wrong with you. The long and short of this entire article is the US has got to get it together. We are falling so far behind, it's stupid. It's embarrassing and it's stupid. I'm not sure what's happening in our politics right now. Moving on. Turkey in the news. A little follow-up to the news that I've been bringing you over the past few weeks. Turkish exchange Thodex sent $125 million in Bitcoin to Kraken before closing before closing down. Blockchain analytics firm Whitestream claims over 5,000 Bitcoin went from Thodex-controlled wallets through intermediaries. Thodex abruptly closed down this month, leaving customers locked out of their accounts. Whitestream believes the exchange has been siphoning off users' Bitcoin for months. That's right. So we know that story, but now we know that getting a little more information about it. Now we know that $125 million worth of Bitcoin flowed into Kraken to be sold right before they shuttered their doors. And in a follow-up, Turkish court jails Thodex CEO siblings in a crypto exchange probe. Interpol has issued a red notice for the CEO who has fled to Albania. It's a hell of a place to flee. I'm going to go ahead and assume that most not guilty people, most innocent people, probably don't flee to Albania. What do I know? A spokesperson for the prosecutor's office said the CEO Farouk Fatih Ozer's brother and sister and other senior employees were among 6 jailed. According to the report by Reuters, the police detained at least 83 other people in connection with the investigation over the last week, most of whom have since been released. Interpol issued a red notice on April 23rd for Ozer, who fled to Albania shortly after the Thodex ceased trading. An Interpol red flag notice is a request to law enforcement officials worldwide to locate, provisionally arrest a person pending extradition. So yeah, I guess if you get red flagged or whatever, they're coming for you. The exchange, which has over 400,000 members, announced it was undergoing maintenance April 18th through the 19th, subsequently telling users it would be offline for 5 days. Users filed a complaint against the exchange April 22nd, alleging hundreds of millions of dollars have been stolen. I'm not even going to pretend to butcher this guy's name. Turkey's Minister of the Interior said the company's portfolio totaled $108 million. So yeah, when this all broke, we had talked about maybe, we all put our tinfoil hats on and we discussed maybe that there was something more nefarious going on. I'm still not convinced that there's not something more nefarious going on, but this definitely isn't good. And the fact that they've locked this dude's family up, that's not good either. My hope is that, the family's innocent, didn't know anything about what was going on and thought it was all completely legit. I guess we'll find out. Moving on. Colombia's crypto use soars and local regulators step in. Surprise, surprise. The Colombian government is implementing new anti-money laundering laws with local exchanges. Boy, I feel like we've heard this before, right? Just copy and paste a different country's name up here, and we've seen this headline over and over again. More and more Colombians are using crypto, and that has regulators stepping in with rules. Digital transformation advisor to the presidency of Colombia, the government simply could not ignore the upswing in crypto use in Colombia, along with various scams. Right. Quote, the consequence of all this crypto activity is that we have to be careful. We can't stand by and do nothing, Castro told CoinDesk. I'm sorry, people are making money and you're upset with that. Now you feel the need to step in and swing your dick around and prevent people from making money? Yep, so that's the Colombia's people getting screwed over news. Moving on. Sorry if you live in Colombia, that sucks. Nvidia back in the news. These guys, this might be the most schizophrenic company I've ever seen. Nvidia is once again limiting GPU for crypto mining. The graphics card manufacturer has reinstated a feature that limits crypto mining on the RTX 3060 GPU after accidentally removing it in an update. Accidentally. Here's what happened. Here's what really happened. I don't know if you guys remember this or not. A couple months ago, Nvidia put out an update for all their graphics cards that restricted the computation power for crypto mining. What happened next? Their stock price plummeted over the following week. The uproar from the crypto community was insane. People lost their minds over this because people are mining Ethereum with these graphics cards, and it literally cut the Ethereum miners' profit in half overnight. The second this update came out, cut it in half. So people lost their shit over this. Their stock price plummeted. AMD was quickly gaining on Nvidia, and oddly enough, 5 days after that update, the patch mysteriously was removed from the GPUs, allowing mining to continue. And they claimed that it was all an accident, right? It was all an accident. And their whole thing was, well, we're here for gamers. We're not here for all the crypto miners to be making money off of our cards. Blah blah blah. So yeah. Now they're reinstating the damn update. COOK, what's he saying here? They can't keep cards in stock, sell out as soon as they hit the shelves, so they tried to fix it. Yeah, you're right. That's true. Between the chip shortage that we have going on right now and all the miners, it's pretty damn hard to get your hands on a good graphics card right now. They won't be suffering from success for long if they keep this crap up. I agree, though, COOK. Crypto miners have been buying up GPUs during the bull run, causing shortages for PC gamers. Boo-hoo. Boo-hoo. Graphics card manufacturer NVIDIA has reintroduced a feature that limits crypto mining on its flagship RTX 3060 GPU, a month after a previous update accidentally removed the feature and enabled crypto miners to make use of the cards. Right. NVIDIA has had a thorny relationship with crypto miners, to say the least. Number crunching requires proof of work cryptocurrencies such as Ethereum. The recent bull run has seen miners snap up the cards which were designed for high-end gaming PCs, resulting in shortages and spiraling prices. Yeah, all this is true. It really is. So yeah, I guess what I'm trying to say is I would not want to be a shareholder of NVIDIA right now, is what I'm trying to say. Next up, computer's running slow. Australia Securities and Exchange may launch first crypto ETF this year. That's right, Australia's launching their own ETF. The ASX said that it's, quote, spending an enormous amount of time, end quote, on digital assets. Look at the koala, isn't he adorable? COOK says he got a new rig with an NVIDIA card, no problem. Were you trying to buy the NVIDIA card by itself, or was that just, already built into your rig? That's the issue right now. If you're just trying to buy the cards themselves, then it's damn near impossible. A number of ETF applications are currently being assessed by the exchange, the report said. The ASX wouldn't confirm potential ETF listings in the works, but said that it's, quote, spending an enormous amount of time on the digital assets. Cool. Yeah, good for them. Good for you Australians. Congratulations to all you people in Australia that'll now have a way to buy a Bitcoin ETF. As I always say, though, why not just buy Bitcoin? Next up, A16Z to launch a $1 billion crypto venture fund. The Silicon Valley VC giant is going big for its third crypto venture fund, the Financial Times reported today. Yeah, Andreessen Horowitz, that's who this guy is. Big guy, big deal in the crypto space. He's assembling a third crypto venture fund. Not a whole lot more information here. The headline pretty much sums it up. So it'll be interesting to see what they do next. I can't remember what all they've done in the past. We'd have to do a deep dive on it. But another $1 billion flowing into crypto. That's got to be good news for us, right? Moving on. We got a bit of a Coinbase spree of news here. So stay with me on this one. Remember a couple weeks ago when Coinbase listed, and the real FUD at the time was, Coinbase executives are dumping their shares. Look at them. They must not be committed to crypto. They're all just dumping their stocks. Rug pulling everybody. And of course, the Coinbase executives all came out and they're like, look, we didn't sell any of our shares. We had some employees take a little bit of profit, but for the most part, we all still hold our shares, right? Well, that's that headline. Today, we find out NYSE owner, ICE, Intercontinental Exchange, sold Coinbase stake for $1.2 billion. There you go. That's who rug pulled you. Anyone who's holding Coinbase right now wondering what the hell happened. Yeah. The New York Stock Exchange owner sold $1.2 billion worth of Coinbase the day it released. So if you're wondering who the assholes are and who to point the finger at, well, it should be no surprise that it's the old institutions that fucked you over. So it wasn't the Coinbase executive, as much as I'm, not a fan of Brian Armstrong or whatever his name is. He's not the one that did this. This was all organized, and we'll have more news here in the next couple of weeks, I'm sure of it, of other, we're gonna find out the NASDAQ owner sold another $1 million. I mean, this was just an obvious hit job by the old institutions to really screw over Coinbase's IPO. They seem to have been not only successful at it, the sons of bitches seem to have made an absolute killing off of it. Coinbase acquires analytics firm Skew and doubles down on institutions. The American Exchange adds data platform to better, quote, arm professional traders. Yeah. So this is interesting. Skew, if you don't know, is a great place to go. It's much like CoinMarketCap and some other analytics sites out there. They've got great data on the crypto markets. And now, with Coinbase acquiring them, I have to assume that we're going to see a massive overhaul in the Coinbase app. I would expect us to see new charting and, being able to actually do probably even advanced trading on Coinbase Basic. Or at the very least have access to some better charts that, we can take a more micro view of other than just the 1 hour chart. So this is exciting. Exciting if you're a Coinbase holder, exciting if you're a Coinbase shareholder, if you're a user of the platform. I thought it was cool. Moving on. XRP up 17% on hopes of Ripple IPO. After a string of wins in its SEC lawsuit, XRP rose 48% this week. Sure did. In an earnings call, the CEO of SBI Group revealed that Ripple is aiming for an IPO. Yup, XRP is going public. That's pretty interesting. It's going to be weird having, being able to buy the XRP coin and then being able to buy shares of their stock. I guess we already see that, though, with Voyager, for example. You can buy shares of Voyager right now, or you can go out and you can buy the VGX coin. So, yeah, interesting to see how this will play out. And definitely nothing but good news if you're an XRP holder. Good news if you're an XLM holder, too, because as we discussed, they move in tandem. They are mirror images of each other. Moving on. Strong on-chain metrics suggest further upside for the Binance coin. Binance looks fundamentally strong to resume its uptrend and target all-time highs. Sure is. Let's see if they're gonna. Yeah, here you go. This is the daily transactions chart. You can see we're just in consolidation mode here, but I think the more important chart is this. There you go. This is the Binance coin supply distribution, and you can see that roughly 28 new addresses holding 10,000 to a million BNB have joined the network over the past 3 weeks, I cannot read, representing 17% increase in that time period. So there you go. This is the, wow, look at that. What you're looking at is actually the bar chart. This is all the new whale wallets that have come in over the past 3 weeks. That's pretty incredible. So if you're holding BNB at these price levels and you're freaking out thinking, oh my goodness, there's a long way to fall from here, this chart tells me this is only the beginning, right? I mean, hell, just over the past couple weeks, look at this. Just that last little surge there is amazing. Absolutely incredible. This is important too. Check this out. What an incredible chart. The last time the 30-day MRV dropped below the 0% mark was in late March, followed by a 190% price rally. Look at this, guys. So this purple area is your MRV ratio here. You can see this is going all the way back to March and where we were. Sometime around April. Big fall off, right? I assume I don't know what that was about, but big fall off there in the MRV. And you can see we've been right around this range now for pretty much all of 2021 now, right? So, boy, a lot of room left to go here as far as headroom for Binance Coin. Very encouraging. And last but not least, some little NFT news as always. Popular 90s snack Dunkaroos are back as NFTs. Subheader, is that what adoption looks like, or is it companies trying to make a quick buck? I don't know, man. I remember Dunkaroos. These things were probably straight cancer for us, or at least at the very least diabetes. but they're coming back as NFTs. Because why not? There's the tweet from Dunkaroos. Introducing Dunkaroo's new frosting tokens. Frosting tokens NFT? Inspired by 90s art, you can own your favorite 90s snack as an NFT and get a taste of the new flavor before they hit the market. Oh, I guess they're coming back. That's interesting. Very cool. I would play the video for you, but our entire live stream yesterday got completely removed off of YouTube because I showed the Pump It Up video. Yeah, not real happy about that. Ready to send a very angry letter to YouTube. Not that it'll matter. CWK says, will the NFT give you diabetes too? I mean, the new product launch definitely will. Definitely will. And who knows, if you get enough price action on these NFTs, maybe. Just maybe. All right, let's jump into the sticks. Get a quick drink of my coffee here, and we'll take a good, hard look at some charts. C-Dub, is there anything you want to look at? Any chart in particular? Did you do any buying today? I'm curious to know. Oh, hell, that's good coffee. So good. So good. All right. Quick gander of Bitcoin here. Let's jump to the 5-minute. Find out what she's really doing. 5-minute chart, not too spectacular. Looks like we've been moving sideways since the close here. Ethereum. So ETH, you can see something a little discouraging that I saw earlier today. We have put in a bit of a double top candle pattern here. See that on our 4-hour chart? That indicates to me a reversal pattern in the short term. We could be coming back down to probably around the 2,500 range if I had to guess on Ethereum, which could mean a slight pause in alt season. We could see, we did see the little bump up in Bitcoin dominance today, so what we could see is Bitcoin kind of rally a little bit, possibly over the weekend, and we could see, altcoins kind of drop off a little bit over the weekend as Bitcoin does its thing. But as volume comes out of Bitcoin, as people sell their Bitcoin as it goes up, that volume is inevitably going to flow into Ethereum and the rest of the altcoins. So I guess what I'm trying to say is, if we do see that scenario play out over the weekend, don't exit your positions to try to chase the Bitcoin gains. Hold the positions that you have and just wait for it to come to you. It will. CWK says he picked up more DApp. Nice. Very cool. Very cool. Picked up some DApp and dumped the Penn National. Good stuff. Good stuff. I'm sorry on your loss on Penn, dude. I know that was a rough one. That was a rough one. I blame Dave Portnoy. Okay, he bought Bitcoin and he fucked you over, dude. That's what happened. That is what happened. All right, taking a look at BNB. We had our news about it today, so let's just kind of get an idea of what CZ's talking about here, what he thinks might happen. And you can see we put in this double top back here. Actually, this is I believe. Yeah, no, okay. We put in our double top back here. Whoops. Double top, but we also put in a double bottom too. So we got this nice little W pattern going. Whoa. Hello. Why does nothing work? TradingView makes me so mad. It works about half of the time, you guys. About half of the time. Look at that. I'm drawing and it's doing fuck all. Wow. Okay. Anyway, we put in this nice little W pattern here. I'm going to be writing angry letters to a lot of people tonight after this show, guys. No, yeah, nothing's working. Jesus. I'm going to scream. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to close down stupid TradingView because it's a pile of garbage. Yeah, I said it. Pile of garbage. I'm going to come over here. Bear with me, I flash across the screen. Sorry, guys. Sorry. I don't think it's the computer this time. I think it's just TradingView itself that's acting like a pile of garbage. Okay. Any day now. That'd be great. That'd be great. Got any plans for the weekend? Anybody out there? Curious what your plans are? Doing anything fun? Oh my goodness. This is rough. We may not have charts today, guys. How's the stream? Is the stream gone to crap? I might have to run in there and kick my son off of the Xbox, is what we might have to do. This is ridiculous. CWK selling RAM. You can buy your RAM off of them. It's not. I don't have any tabs open. Be right back. I'm gonna go kick Aiden off the Xbox. Aiden, get off the Xbox. Get off the Xbox now. All right, that's how it's done. You got to go lay the law down every once in a while. That's exactly what it was. He's in there playing with his buddies, just killing my internet right now. Killing it. All right. Oh, for Pete's sake, this is ridiculous. Come on, bear with me. Wow. Yeah, it's the internet connection. It's just completely fallen off here. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. All right. I think we're back up and running here. Okay. Can't remember where we left off. I think we were taking a look at BNB. Yeah. All right. So you can see we put in the huge double bottom here on BNB. And it looks like the fact that we've already hit this upper resistance band twice and bounced off of it tells me that we could theoretically have a pretty amazing little breakout here, right? That's really what I'm looking at. And if we jump over to Cake, kind of the same thing, except Cake, man, it's been just a steam engine chugging along, chugga 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 chugga. And actually, what I'm doing right now is I'm actually doing a little bit of doing some liquidity provision right now. I'm providing some liquidity to Cake and BNB both. So what that means is I'm actually collecting all the trading fees that are happening right now off of BNB and Cake both. A great way, really great way to kind of shield yourself from the overall price action or the daily price action of the market and still make just an absolute stupid amount of return on and being able to participate. And really, I think the greatest thing about being a liquidity provider is you're making great money doing it, and you don't have to sell your coin, right? You can still hang on to your coin. That's the great thing about it. Now there is kind of a science to it. Because you're not trading, and you do have to find good entry points and exit points to pull your coin out. But that's all. We'll do a good tutorial on it this weekend on how to be a good LP, how to be a good liquidity provider, and not lose your ass through impermanent loss, and still make great money off just the transaction fees that are happening on the network. Really, really great way to earn a passive income, guys. Well, like I said, we'll do a good tutorial on it. Bake. You can see Bake just went absolutely parabolic. And you can see right now, actually, ooh, this is not good, but I'm glad it's happening on stream so we can talk about it. You can see Bake is breaking out or breaking down of a wedge pattern that we'd put in here. So if we jump over to the 5 minute, take more of a closer look at what's going on. Yeah, not only have we broken down from the trend, but look at our moving average. Look at our 21-week moving average. It's just completely rolled over, and it's going to show a breakdown as well. So that's discouraging. That's discouraging, right? I hold a pretty good amount of Bake. Now, luckily, my position's all the way back at $1, so I'm not scared by any means, because right now we're still at like $4.50. But And then of course we've got all the on-chain metrics showing us that the Binance chain is healthier than it's ever been, and we've got just a sea of money flooding into it. So what I'm going to watch out for is I'm going to watch out to break this this resistance right here, right? This floor that we put in. If we come below that, then I'm going to be a little worried that this thing might start trending down, and I will start taking some profit off the table. Because right now we're in some good profit. Chart don't go burr. Gross. Which chart? Which chart you looking at? Bay? Coffee's getting cold, boys. Coffee's getting cold. You know what that means? It means we gotta move it along here. I did take a good little chunk into Harmony right now. My reason for getting into Harmony is because of what I'm seeing happening right now with Solana and Cosmos and just every other smart contract network out there other than Ethereum, right? Because here's the thesis, or the bold thesis, on Harmony right now and any other smart contract play. The idea is that you've had just a whole lot of money flood out of Bitcoin and into Ethereum, right? Everybody chasing the run that Ethereum just had. Well, now that Ethereum is rolling over and beginning to show signs of a cool down and going into a downtrend, we're going to be having volume flood out of Ethereum. I doubt it's going to Bitcoin. My thinking is that a lot of people are going to be looking for that next kind of smart contract play, that next Ethereum. And for my money, as far as returns go and as far as a trade goes, I think Harmony's in great position to see some exponential growth. And you can see here that I've actually put in a position chart for you. So you can see right where I took my position, right where I opened up today. That's right here at this yellow line. And you can see where I have my stop loss. I've got my stop loss put in right around there. So what am I trying to show you here? The point is that if we go out here, we're on the 4-hour chart, you can see where my price target is. I've got a price target of 22 cents right now, currently trading at around 15 cents. It was 12 cents when I took my position. So that's doubling your money, right? So if I hover over here, you can see that I'm looking at a 43.5% gain, 43.5% gain if I take profit at the top here. And I'm risking 2%, right? You see down there in my stop, I'm risking 2% to make almost 50%. That's a good trade. That's what I wanted to show you guys. That's what you need to be looking for when you're looking to find your next trade, right? Look at the previous highs, find out what your return could be, look at a good low that you'd want to put your stop loss at, and then there you go. You're risking 43% to make, you're risking 2% to make 43%. So I hope that's educational. I hope that makes sense. If you have any questions, holler at me. XRP. What's XRP doing? You can see, much like Bitcoin, XRP woke up. We had our little breakout the other day, and we've been kind of consolidating here. We actually put in a nice little bull flag on our 4-hour chart to consolidate. And then this morning, right around the time of the announcement of XRP saying that they're thinking about going public, and you can see we had a beautiful candle. And it looks to me like we're going into bull flag mode again. So if we hold some XRPs, so I'm going to be looking to take profit when we get back up to all-time highs at $1.97. I'll probably set a stop limit right there at $1.95, kind of front run that trade a little bit, take some good profit at the previous all-time high. I'm not going to sell it all because I think Ripple has a long ways to go, especially if they go public, especially when they get relisted back on all the exchanges. I think we're going to see XRP go to $500 eventually. So, but as far as the short-term trade goes, I'm going to be taking some profit right here at the previous all-time high. Moving on. Next up, we got Doge. Doge. You can see right where I put my tweet out today. I gotten a notification and a little alert saying that Doge was up 10% in less than 5 minutes. And that's what these two candles were right here. Doge began pumping. Kind of went into a bit of a consolidation mode, and you can see we're riding back up again. We're holding Doge. We've got a trade going because we talk about my Elon trade all the time on here, but we are set to take profit at previous all-time high, and we have a very, very tight stop loss down here at the 22 cent mark. Let's see, Spark Points. Not seeing any life out of Spark Point. It's just dying on the vine. Nothing to look at there. Microstrategy. You see, they had a hell of a run. Oh, they had actually. I saw a pop today on their earnings report yesterday. They're up quite nicely. Good to see. They've actually, look at that. We've actually, let's do the 1 hour. You see, we've actually flipped. We flipped support there, and now we're falling back below it. But MicroStrategy coming to life. Tesla, I think they had a nice little pop today, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. Hey, remember guys, the other day when I'm telling you when we were right around this range, I'm like, oop, that's a great buying opportunity for Tesla. Look at that. You had a nice little pop right off the bottom. Look at the volume you had today, too. That's fantastic. Tesla. Man, that would have been such a fantastic buying opportunity. If you can ever find Tesla below $700, you need to buy as much Tesla as possible. Not financial advice, of course. I'm a graphics guy. I'm an idiot. You don't want to listen to me for financial advice. Riot Blockchain. Miners had a good day. They really moved up with Bitcoin. You had the solid candle to open the day up. That was good to see. Marathon, I'm sure we'll see the same thing. Yep, Marathon, beautiful candle going up to start the day. And consolidation mode right now. So hopefully the miners have flipped trend and they're going to start working their way back up. Alright, that's all I got on the charts. Is there anything you guys want to take a look at? I'll give you a few minutes here to pop into the chat for the chat to populate. If not, we'll close it down. C-Dub, what are you doing this weekend, bud? What are you doing tonight? You want to play a game? Let me know. Remember, guys, if you're new to the channel and you like today's show, if you learned something today, make sure you hit the like. Go ahead and punch that subscribe button. And if you want to know when we're going live, you ping that little notification bell and you'll get an alert every time our show goes live. We try to go live around 4 o'clock every day. Every single day. Never miss a show. And then, of course, make sure you jump on over to the Twitter. Give me a follow there. Get this number out. COOK says he's hiding in ETFs. Nothing new for me. Cool. All right, guys, we'll wrap it up there. Thank you so much for hanging out with me on this beautiful Friday afternoon. We will see you guys tomorrow. Have a good night.